When you hear this word, what is the first thing that pops up into your mind? It may be the place you are from. You may have eaten a savory Japanese pancake from there. But you most likely know Hiroshima as a place where human beings experienced the first atomic bomb. Hiroshima, the cataclysmic destruction from the explosion of a single atomic bomb. Because of one decision that was made in the White House here in Washington, D.C. Hiroshima, the place where 350,000 people were living and 140,000 had died in 1945. Now, we are too young to feel any sympathy. Hiroshima is just another chapter in your typical history textbook. But do we share the same perspective of Hiroshima? What does Hiroshima mean to Japanese, to Americans, and to Koreans? They all have various perspectives. Let's listen to people who lived in 1945. Everyone has a different story.
August 6, 1945, in Japan. On this day, the atomic bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. Ryo, a Japanese man, receives a phone call in his office in Osaka.
Hello, Ryo Kobayashi speaking. What? Are you kidding me? Please tell me this is a bad joke. Some kind of new bomb was dropped in Hiroshima? Could you contact anyone at my place? I left Kyoko there. Okay. Please keep trying. Thank you. Why didn't I bring her with me? I thought Hiroshima was supposed to be safe. All of the other big cities were attacked, but Hiroshima has been safe all along. What happened? Why?
August 10th, 1945. 4 days passed from that day. Japanese geisha, Kyoko, is waiting for him in the hospital Hiroshima.
Did you bring it for me? Thank you. Mine was warm, but I'm so glad you could find this for me. But I wonder if I can hide all of this wound by putting makeup on. I need more cosmetic. Bring facial powder so I can hide this more. And bring brother red lipstick. I just need to hide this for an injury. And just give me some break time. Our place in Hiroshima is warm, but I'm sure I can find another place to sing. Being a geisha for me is everything. Why do you look so worried? Listen, I still can sing. Sakura, Sakura. My throat was burned, but I will definitely be able to sing just like before. Burn injuries spread out my whole face, but I can't hide it for sure. My skin was torn, but it will not be matter if I wear gloves. I can sing. I can dance again. I can put on kimono by myself. I just need someone to help me for a while. Please just go now and bring more cosmetic as soon as possible. Why don't you say anything? Okay, then kill me if you want. Now you think that I can do nothing? I'm not scared of dying. Just kill me, huh? It is easy for you to kill me. I don't have the power to grab a knife to slit my throat, but I will definitely be coming back to the stage. Hey, why are you crying?
That night, a nurse passes by Kyoko's room.
It just never ends. Wait, isn't that Kyoko? Oh, why is she crying? Is that the mirror I gave her? But I don't understand. She was so happy. Earlier today, she was smiling and singing and telling me how much hope she had. But look at her now. I knew it. I knew she wasn't okay. I don't want to admit it, but I'm the one who gave her the mirror. I knew if she saw the scars on her face, she would be devastated. But she's the one who asked me to bring her the mirror. I thought she had hope, really. Oh, what have I done? Ever since I was a child, my dad told me to be someone who can live for others. So I became a nurse, to help others, to help the sick, to give others the power to live. But now, I feel Kyoko. I wanted to help her. I wanted to give her the power to live. But what a cruel thing I did to her. Please forgive me. Please.
August 10th, 1945, in the United States. A Japanese-American guy, Mike, talks to his friend in Japanese internment camp in Arizona.
Hey Sam, I'm so sick of my dad saying you're Japanese to me. It's just nothing to me, you know? Do you think he really think I can accept it? Spending most of my life in US and say, okay, I'm Japanese. No way, right? No way. Guess what? Actually, I really don't care about that. I think the spirit of America runs inside my body, which runs so fast. And I also think that I can be stronger than any other man in this country. And also, I think every girl's gonna have a crush on me like a baseball player. Well, my dad. My dad has been in my life for 25 years. I never had anything good in my life. Any single thing. My life has been like a hell. I always suffer from those sharp eyes around me. The camp, the school, and everything have isolated me like, that was awful. Oh yes, I was born in a family with flat faces, but what's the point? What's the bad point of it? They are my precious. My mom, my dad, my sisters are all my precious. I never forgive those who harmed them. But my dad does nothing to do to help us. I think he's too weak. Well now, I think I don't want to be like my dad. I don't want to be the one who cannot protect your own family. I want to be a man. I want to be a strong man. I will never allow anyone to call my sisters as Japanese spies anymore. I have to prove that we are American. We are American. This is my duty. I will join the US Army and become a soldier, a strong soldier, and kill all the enemies I'm going to face. This is how I do. My dad is over, and I will protect my family.
Kelly, Mike's younger sister, has something to tell him. They meet behind the house.
Mike, I heard you're going to sign up tonight to go to army. Did you hear the story of the bomb that was dropped on Mom's hometown? Right? Then why now? It's not a time to go for Brock. If you go, Mom will cry again. Last night, I saw it. I was crying and talking to something in her hand. I thought it was just a handkerchief, but it wasn't. It was a piece of cloth of kimono. You know, her favorite kimono from her mother, our grandmother. I was crying like a child. How am I supposed to react this? Like, why can't you be that harsh to Japan? Unlike us, you were born in Japan and you're living in Hiroshima. Why? Right? Why aren't you sad? I know you're American. I am American too, but like you said, it isn't easy. Like, we are Japanese. Yes, we were. That's the only reason why we were packed in this jail. If you know why you can't just leave and go home? Mike, how long are you going to pretend to be strong? You can't be a hero in this jail. You can change anything. You can be Jolly Mitchell with this yellow skin. I'm sorry. I just don't like this situation. You know what? At home, I love doing my laundry. But here, it doesn't anymore. The clothes are full of dust. As soon as I hang them, it doesn't matter how much I wash them, again and again. It's just like us. It's meaningless how much we are saying we are American again and again. We are parents is much more than we are craving. Like, you may be right. I'm scared. I'm scared of my blood, my Japanese blood. Like, don't leave me. I need you. Don't leave me alone. I know you are right. We are American. Yes, I am American. I can be happy to hear that the United States is now close to the victory. Right?
Jen, Mike and Kelly's younger sister is writing a letter to someone. It is a secret of hers.
How are you doing, Christina? Aren't you hungry? Aren't you cold? Is Tracy taking care of you well? I wish I could bring him here with me though, but I couldn't. Keely said no so. I really don't like it here. I don't want to play in the mud with other kids at the camp. That's how Keely calls this place. But what does a camp mean? Maybe it is a place created by bad people. Shh! I heard there are bad people. Bad people don't let me go home. Bad people are like Justin I used to play with. Remember how he threw it on the ground? And how he always pulls my hair? He's bad. After we go home together, I will ask Mom to make you a new dress. How do you like a pink lace dress that will make you look like a princess? Maybe I should ask Mom to make you some pajamas. Or maybe not. Mom's always busy. Those days, Kelly doesn't even say we can go home soon anymore. I can't ask her when can I go back either. I heard there are bombs. Something really dangerous. I just hope I should bring him here with me. After we go home together, you will wear your new dress and we can play together as we always do. Mike and Keely, they're always fighting. When they fight, they don't talk to me, and they forgot to say a night song for me before I go to bed. And you know what? They don't even give me goodnight kisses. I feel they don't love me anymore. Oh, Mommy's back. I will write to you again. See you soon.
August 20th, in 1945, in Korea. Japan was defeated by the United States, and Korea finally got their independence from Japanese imperialism. Lesson: a Japanese soldier confesses his guilt inside.
I remember my first time at the military. I was in my first year of service in Korea, and my senpai insisted that I go with him. I stood in line and waited like the other soldiers, like every other young soldier at these comfort stations. I was excited. During these times of war, any sort of excitement is possible. But just before it was my turn to go in, I saw through the crevice of the window a woman, lying helplessly on the ground with a soldier of ours on top. Seeing her terrified eyes, I just couldn't bring myself to go into this. I left, never returned. Looking in, I didn't see the eyes of this terrified woman, of my girlfriend back at home. I imagined my enemies doing the things that we were doing to her. I could see no difference between them and us. Looking back, I still feel a lot of guilt for these girls. But I also feel pity for my comrades who could feel no guilt for what they were doing. When I look in the mirror, I often ask myself, if I wasn't under the circumstance that I was in, if I didn't have a girlfriend waiting for me back at home, would I have made the same decision? Would I be the one in this room with these women? Would I have convinced myself that these institutes were necessary? Honestly, I don't know the answer. And that's something I have to live with for the rest of my life.
A guy is talking to his wife in house.
My dear, you have to stop persistently asking me about that girl. Get her out of your mind. She's no longer a daughter. She's a whore who served those Japanese dogs. Can you imagine bringing someone like that back into our household? How will she ever get married? Ever show her face in public? How can we live a normal life with her always attracting looks of disgust? Oh, if they're nice, they'll just start with the pity looks. But most of the time, all they'll have are looks of horror, looking at the remains of a tainted sex slave. And how can we, who have nothing to do with this, how can we go outside without our faces concealed, without feeling the shame? And Colin, who has nothing to do with this also, how can she get married with the reputation of her sister being a former prostitute? You have to stop talking about this with me. I've discussed this so many times with you. We cannot be dragged down along with her. She's now a burden to this family. There's nothing we can do about it. Just stop. You can look forward to the good things in life. Think about it. There's so many things we can look forward to. We can't do nothing about this fate, this curse that's been falling on us. There's nothing we can do. Just think about the things we can look forward to, like Colin, who's still young, who's still full of energy and has a whole future out of her. You have to stay together for her sake. Stay together for the sake of this family. For her sake. For our future. Why do you still look at me with such accusing eyes? Do you not think that I have not the slightest feeling of guilt for what has happened to us once our child? That a father, like me, could abandon his daughter without his heart turning inside out? What do you want me to do about this? What can I do about this situation? To hell with us. To hell with this situation. To hell with the Japanese.
Yongmi, a Korean girl who was serving as sex slave, known as copper to women. She came back to her house and found her younger daughter, Kaun.
Kauna! I'm Yongmi. You remember me? Huh? Your sister. I'm glad. It seems you're okay. Are you eating well? You're not sick? Are you okay? I wanted to see you, Colin. I want to talk with you more, but I have to leave soon. I don't have time.
I'm just back here to see you, Con. How's everything? No. No. It wasn't me, Con. Listen. I was taken to the Kobo women's station. And there, they called me by Japanese name, and I was there as that Japanese girl. But Japan got bombed, and the war is over. Korea finally got independence, and then I don't have to live as Japanese anymore. So I'm just Yomi, your sister. No, Shizuya was my Japanese name, and I'm Yomiya. I'm Yomi, your sister. I was forcing to use that Japanese name there, but no, I'm Yomi. No, listen. Is this? I'm your sister. Nothing changed. Sorry for bringing you that shame. But listen, I'm still your sister. I am your sister. Kaen! Kaena! Don't tell Dad and Mom that I survived it in this way. The war is over. Korea finally got independence, but my body is no longer mine, and then I'm not what I was before.
Hiroshima.
Hiroshima.
Where the human beings experience the first atomic bomb.
Cruelty.
Pain. Suffering.
Hiroshima.
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 When I lost myself.
Patriotism.
Confusion.
Sadness.
Hiroshima.
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 Which brought us hope.
Freedom.
Independence.
Home. Hiroshima.
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 What
What
does
does
Hiroshima mean to you?